Muhammad Hussein Karoubi, the son of Mehdi Karoubi, wrote on his personal Facebook that, despite the fact that it has been 3 years since the Islamic Republic's political and judicial authorities have been incorrectly saying that Mr. Karoubi is under house arrest inside of his own house. However, Mr. Karoubi was transferred to his own house in Jamaran only few hours ago, while the security forces were deployed on the first floor of the building. In fact, Mr. Karoubi is now under house arrest inside of his own house, but with the same terms and conditions that it was during the past 3 years. Mr. Hussein Karoubi furthermore noted that, meanwhile, due to the poor condition of the detention premises during his house arrest, he underwent surgery 4 times in the 8 months. Citizens of the village called Pidak, also known as Kuheven, which is located in south region of Sistan and Baluchistan, expressed their disagreement against the Iranian Revolutionary Guards seizing the village graveyard and turning parts of it into a Basij base. During the past week, Dr. Boris Altshuler wrote a letter to the Russian President Vladimir Putin asking him to request that the Iranian President Hassan Rouhani to order the release of Omid Kokabi, a young physician currently held in prison. The continuation of its effort, the International Organization to Preserve Human Rights in Iran has started to organize a new series of extensive social actions in order to maintain the public pressure at an international level regarding the unacceptable and injustice situation of Iran's judiciary.
On Sunday, the 2nd of February 2014, 4 cyber activist students were arrested by the security forces in Tehran and Mashhad. Muslim Boushehrian, a cyber activist, at the arrival in the Tehran International Airport, was arrested by agents of the Intelligence Corps and was transferred to an unknown location. In recent months, he has been studying internet and social networks in China and has been known to be an activist through the internet and social networks.
Zagros steelworkers protested against their payment delay of a period of 7 months, and on Wednesday 29th of January they gathered in front of the City of Governance building in the city of Korve in Kurdistan Province. Furthermore, in the previous week, on Sunday 2nd of February, 65 workers of textile factory in Kashan gathered in front of the Ministry of Cooperative, Labor and Social Welfare for the 2nd consecutive day. Rahim Beyvi, the workers' representative of the factory of Ajar Jil in Ahwaz, spoke of 8 months payment delay and the closure of the factory of more than 220 workers. In addition, he said, although the workers have not been paid for the past 8 months, they also have not been eligible to receive governmental support either. Furthermore, Mohammad Saleh Jokar, the Islamic Parliament parliamentary representative of the city of Yazd, has criticized the government and the judicial officials of the city of Ardekan for being unaware of the reason for the miners' arrest at Chadermalo. In addition, he said dealing with the Chadermalo mine workers' crisis is unacceptable regardless of the demands of the protesting workers. So far, the number of arrests of Chadermalo mine workers have reached 28 people. Reza Shahabi, is a labor activist and a member of the Syndicate of Workers Tehran Bus Company and a political prisoner of Evin prison. He was deprived of continuing his therapy treatment by the order of the prosecutor. Rahman Ajam is a member of Islamic Council coal miner, works for Eastern Alborz in Semnan province. According to reports, on Monday the 3rd of February, he spoke of the delay of over 2 months' wages for 1,400 employees working in his unit due to the lack of financial resources.
The judges of Tehran's panel court are re-examining the vindication request on amputation of hand of a young defendant who cut off the hand of another person during a fight. This complaint was put forward by a young salesman, and very soon it will be investigated in branch 77 of Tehran's panel court. 2 weeks ago, 6 prisoners sentenced to death were transferred to the solitary confinement of the quarantine section of the central prison of Urumiyeh, and on Thursday the 30th January 2014, 5 of them were hanged. On Thursday the 30th of January 2014, Muhammad Baqir Alavi, a member of the Freedom Movement of Iran, was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment on charges of membership in the Freedom Movement in Iran. On Saturday the 1st of February 2014, Mehdi Khazali, who was summoned to the Branch 12 of the Culture and Media Court section by the prosecutor of Tehran, finally appeared in court. According to the prosecutor, the reason behind him refusing to attend the court was due to the existence of legal discrepancy. On Saturday the 1st of February, the security officers entered the workplaces and houses of members of Solidarity Front and confiscated their personal belongings. At present, the security officers are at the front of the house of Mohammad Niamipur, who is a member of the Central Committee of the party.
The Tehran prosecutor and the Ministry of Information opposed the appearance of Omid Kokabi, a young physician, at the Optic and Photonics Conference in the Shiraz University of Technology. Omid Kokabi had been scheduled to make a scientific speech on Wednesday the 29th of January 2014 about the industrial application of laser. However, Mr. Kokabi was arrested on January 2011 and is currently serving his sentence in Section 350 of Evin prison.
On Monday the 27th of January 2014, Muhammad Sadiq Honarvar Shojaei, who goes by the nickname Arash, was taken to Section 209 of Evin prison. Abdulghafur Qalandari Nejad, a citizen from Bandar Abbas city and a member of Gonabadi dervishes, was summoned by Branch 2 of the Revolutionary Court in Bandar Abbas to face what he is being charged with. On Wednesday the 29th of January 2014, 9 Kurdish Sunni prisoners who are in Section 10 of Rajai Shah prison were interrogated again by one of the Ministry of Intelligence experts. Their names are Varya Amiri, Yasser Sharafpur, Varya Qadri Fard, Shahu Ebrahimi, Amjad Salehi, Omid Peyvand, Bahman Rahimi, and Muhammad Yavar Rahimi. Maulana Muhammad Hossein Gargij is the Friday prayer leader in Azad Shah and a prominent Sunni cleric in Iran. On Thursday the 30th January 2014, the Ministry of Intelligence of Golestan province told him not to talk against the status quo or make any critical remarks in his speeches. Furthermore, the Branch 1 of the Revolutionary Court of Gonabad Kavus, presided by Mr. Ghorbani, 4 young Sunni Turkmen minorities were charged with insulting the Supreme Leader, satellite maintenance, insulting Shia Imams, and propaganda against the Islamic Republic. They were sentenced to a total of 69 months imprisonment and a fine of 3,072,000 riyals and 2 whip lashes. On Monday the 3rd of February 2014, 9 converts to the Sunni sect in Gale Chagan in Ahvaz city were arrested and transferred to Karun prison in Ahvaz. The arrests were made due to religious activities and their change of religion from Shia to Sunni. Farshad Farzan, a student of Shahid Bahonar Technical School of Shiraz, was banned from studying due to his Baha'i belief. His ban from continuing his education and course selection continues for the 2nd semester. On Monday the 3rd of February 2014, a person entered the house of a Baha'i family in Birgand, fatally stabbed 3 members of the family, and left the house without taking any items. Abdul Wahad Marufzadeh, a Sunni Kurdish citizen and a teacher, recently released from Rajai Shah prison of Karaj, has been threatened and put under pressure by the Ministry of Intelligence. Even though it is 10 months since the murdering of Saidullah Ardasi in the city of Myandoab, there has been no investigations on this event. State officials refused to hand over the bodies of Hadi Rashidi and Hashem Shahabi and have threatened their families with prosecution if they were to take any legal actions. It has been reported that recently contaminated water in Rajai Shah prison has been causing diarrhea and vomiting of prisoners. The files of at least 16 Sunni prisoners who are on death row have been submitted to the Supreme Court to be reviewed. All these prisoners were sentenced to death in Branch 28 of Tehran Revolutionary Court by Judge Muhammad Maghisai. Mehrdad Mehrgan, the chief executive of police in Gilan province, said, "A person known as A.B. has been taken around the Alamhoda street to be embarrassed and shamed in Rasht by the officials." He further added that this person had several histories of mischief and disturbing the public order. A mine explosion which had remained from the Iran-Iraq war in the city of Qasr Shirin in Kermanshah caused a child to lose one of his legs.